Australian Canadian, and welcome back to our how-to series where I give you some tips and tricks or some creative ideas on how to make your cities look good, feel good, and operate in a way that makes you happy or a way that makes you feel like you're getting everything out of the game that you can. In our last episode, we designed a very nice little farming district. It kind of looks like I need to figure out a new exit system here. Which that's okay. Like if you just use like a 4-lane highway or two different 2-lane highway roads, you would be able to make this area work, no problem at all. So it was a very nice little farming district. It's generating us a little bit of money, not much. Oil is typically the best way to go if you want to generate some money. In the previous episode, we worked on our trumpet interchange, and again we're having some small issues here, mainly because of the highway type that we selected. And then finally, we also created a very well-functioning high area for our workers. And as you can see, the reason for today's video is we're having some population issues and some worker issues. And the primary issue with this is a lot of the people over here are already working in this area. And we've been zoning in some new citizens over here, and there's too many people for not enough jobs for this farming district. Or there's just too many jobs in general. So what we're going to do, for the purposes of this video, we're going to connect our power lines up first, obviously, because that's apparently a bit of a problem going on right here. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a passenger rail system. So what we're going to do, just off the bat, is we're going to toss in a rail line that's going to end right here at the end of our road. So what this is going to do is we're going to connect this up to our main city. So where do we think that we would see a train line coming in? Well, we already have these. This is an intra-city train line, so this is going to be within our chain. It's not going to be inter, so this isn't going to be going outside of the map. So this train line is going to be very exclusive to our map here alone. So I think, based on what I'm seeing here, is if we did, this can be a nice little bit of a transit hub. So we're going to have this train come over here. It's going to come through our farmland. We're going to have stops, obviously. We'll have a stop in our farmland here. We're going to come across, and what I think we're going to do is we're going to, rather than turning with this road, we're going to go over the highway. We're going to come over, and we're going to go over here. We're going to come across this. We're not going to go under it. We're not going to go connect to it. We're going to come over here. So let us design our nice little transit hub. So what we're going to do is we're going to come off of this road here. So let's think about how we want this. So we're gonna do boxy kind of deal here. So we're gonna do, it's gonna look like a bit of a box to start off with, and we're gonna erase this. We don't need you. Is that gonna cause any issues with power? Nope. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you can see we're having a lot of population issues here. Not enough workers. So we're gonna bring this road in and connect it up just like so. Be very straightforward. And for this here, we're gonna do a bridge. So we're gonna do up, down, we're gonna go straight across, just like so. And I don't mind if it kind of goes to the right here a little bit. What I would actually prefer though is if this bridge, oops, shoot, if this bridge comes down, comes down like so, and then in like that. I don't really want it to be. I want it to be relatively uniform in height. Now we've done this, let us build some water pipes, because we will need some water pipes. And we're going to need some other types of transit in the area. But to start off for now, where else do we want to put some of these train lines? So since we're going to be in the farmland here, I think that putting one actually in the farm is a great idea. So let's toss one. These windmills are kind of in the way, not gonna lie. Let's move them. Let's move them. 6 megawatts, perfectly fine by me. Let's toss it right here. I'm just gonna connect up right near this area. So I'm hoping that it'll come under these bridges pretty well. And then we're gonna have it come across. We're not gonna have any other stops until we get to this area here. And I think what we'll do is we're gonna have it kind of come in. I think we're gonna do a 90-degree angle to this. So we're gonna have it come across, and it's gonna bounce off of this. So let us do a station like that. So, all right, let's start figuring this out. That's kind of the nice thing about this, is that this area isn't going to be crazy busy. Can I have this come? Yeah, and you can actually have this come right off of this. So it's going to delete our power line, which is okay. Just like so. Can we go underground? We can. Okay, so we might go underground up there just to make that function a bit better. Because obviously we're gonna have some issues here with that. Let us delete these power lines because they're causing some problems. Across and well, let's go across there instead. I don't really necessarily need to connect it up the way I was doing it. Kind of doing it a little silly. Perfect. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kind of have this come off like so, just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. I like it. Okay. And we are going to have you come down at 90 degrees. So, just like that. Under here. And then we're going to come up again. Just like so. And we're going to start curving you. Just like so. And you're going to connect. Does that work? Oh, shoot. That was not the right. Those are not the droids I was looking for. Alright. Nope, that doesn't work. That's a little too tipsy-curvy for me. Let's go back to the way we were doing it originally. Let's just... Well, that worked. Okay. Can this go under? Yeah. Perfect. But what I want to do is I want this to actually come into this road. It's gonna cause no problems, which is good. We're gonna have it come up just like so. We're gonna come across like this. And we're gonna bring it back down just like so. We're gonna have it kind of come up to parallel this road. Like this, and straight on. Perfect. It's a little bit steep. We can come back and fix this later on. Let us get this. Let's keep this on straight. And we're gonna bring it up now. Cause hello? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Ha! My bad. Big brain maneuver going on over here, don't mind me. We need to kinda curve it a little bit, because we're gonna have some issues if we don't. So what I wanna do is I wanna go straight across this highway. Like that. And we're gonna go down off of this side. Just like so. Perfect. And we're gonna come. This is gonna stay in the air. I don't really think we need to bring it onto the ground. We're gonna have it kind of come like that. And you're gonna come like that. Perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a park. Ha! Wrong button. Alright, perfect. So, I kind of think we should just go straight on here. We don't need this to parallel anything. There is an opportunity for us to build other towns in these areas, so there's not really necessarily a need. And we need to come here, and I just want it to go... I don't want it to go up like that. I just want it to go across. Is there a way for me to do this without causing some hectic needs? I just want you to go straight across, sir. From like here to there. That should work, honestly. It doesn't look bad. Like it looks realistic at least. And I kind of feel like this should come. I think it should swing under that bridge. So let's do this. Let's come across like so. Just like this. Like that. And we're gonna kind of come through here. So this guy is going to come right out like that. It's going to come to here. I want you to come back a little bit because I feel like this will need to do its own... There we go. Just like that. Perfect. Look at that. I love it. That looks amazing. That's going to work exactly... This is working exactly the way I'd hoped. Okay, get the power line in. And now we will build our stations. So we're going to do 1 stop. 2 stop and 3 stop, and then it's going to come back to there we go, look at that. Now we have a passenger train line that's going to be able to move people, but this is not the only thing we need to do. We obviously need to have some bus loops. So since this is our transit hub, we will put a bus line in here, and we will start building a couple of bus lines. So once these people get off this train, they're going to come right here. They're they're gonna get off the train, and we want them to come across this bridge. We're gonna get some passengers going this way. Just like so. We have pretty big bus loops. We may do it 2 different directions. They'll come past the low density mall we had over here, just like so. You know what we might need to do? Before we finish that, maybe having another bridge is a good idea. So, something like this. And like that. Just like that. And then we'll do a road that kind of connects you two, just like so. Alright, perfect. And we are going to go back to that bus line and we are going to finish it. So, I want it to come there. Next stop will come here and then we'll finish off there. So just like so. So that's one line. We'll have another one come off as well. This one's gonna do, this one's gonna come from the same stop actually. So you just have to do create new line and we're gonna go the different direction on this one. This one's actually gonna come through our suburb. So I'll come across this street here. We'll go there, we'll bounce here. So basically what the goal of this is to maximize our efficiency of our transit lines. So we basically want everything coming in to our one stop here and helping us with our transit issues. So what I'm going to do is how do I do this? I don't think there's specifically bus lanes, which is the downside. So I don't really want to go too crazy with that yet. So what we'll do is we'll leave it like that. This one's okay. I don't mind people just popping off on that one. And then this one, we should probably do a bus line. So we will do a bus line for this area as well. We'll start down the street though, because they can cross here. So we'll just do a circle loop like this. Like so. We'll have it come across. We should have a bridge, I believe. We can't really do a bridge though. Maybe we should do an underpass. We can't really do an underpass either. Actually, we could. If we came off like this, went straight down like that, came across, then came up like. What kind of road am I drawing right now? Oh yeah, this is okay. Like that, and then we came like this. And connect it up like that. Alright, perfect. And then we'll connect these power lines up, obviously. I don't really know why I even have these power lines over here. They're kind of useless, but you know what? That's okay. Let's remove that stop, and we'll drag this stop to here. Add a stop there. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just leave it for now. We'll just bring this around like so. Perfect. There we go. And we'll just do this. We'll just drag to add a stop. So there we go. So now I got a bus line on that. So this will allow us to start getting some people taking transit. So based on this, we have 153 people taking trains a week, and people are actually taking our buses. So if you look at our lines, holy crud. Okay. You didn't see that. There's probably better ways to make this a little bit more efficient, obviously. Like having this come off to a monorail line is even more efficient. This is just one way for you to funnel some people into an area in order for them to start getting some transit. This isn't an optimized route by any chance. Like if we take a look at this train line here, we'll be able to see that we may have a little not enough trains. Actually no, that's perfect. We have just the right amount of trains. So the only bottleneck here is actually our bus lines. So I guess one thing you could do if you go into your line details, see we have a whole bunch of people. Obviously this bus line isn't big enough, so you can actually increase your budget. So we want 16 buses, you can do it. Obviously you're gonna want to come in here yourselves and create smaller bus lanes, because like mine is basically catering to the entire city with one bus lane. Like one lane going through this, one going through this. Like that's just too much. It's just not feasible. for one bus to deal with that much. Uh-oh. It's just not feasible for one bus to deal with that much traffic. So you kind of need to, you guys will need to make a determination on how you want this to work. I'm just gonna do a solar plant here. The solar goes with farms actually pretty well. That's some backed up sewage we got here, folks. Uh-oh. Tippers are not working the way they should. You always get these random little issues that pop up all the time. There we go. All sorted. So yeah, I hope you guys all learned a little bit of something about transit here. We got a nice little hub. Obviously, that's slowing down because of all the buses coming in here. It's going to be... like, there's ways to optimize this. So don't necessarily follow the way I've done it, because you could honestly... What we could have done, what we can do instead actually while we're here, is just do this. Go into your bus line, and we're gonna wait for these buses to reset because they need to reset. There we go. I believe one would have reset now. There we go. Perfect. So what you can do, we're gonna go into our bus line overview. All right. So look at this. The more buses are dealing with people better. What I really wanted to do to show you here is that we can actually drag that stop there and drag this stop there. So there we go. Now they won't be stopping here. They're going to stop off the beaten path, so these cars can actually leave. And the buses can more easily go pick up people. But there's a ton of buses coming through. This, over time, will sort itself out. So I hope you all learned something and enjoyed the episode. This is your boy, the Frustrated Canadian, and I will see you all in the next video. Cheers, everybody.